Hey guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at how you can set up the Google TV streamer 4K. So I will guide you through the step-by-step process of setting up your Google TV streamer 4K. So whether you're a beginner or just need a refresher, this tutorial will help you get started quickly and easily. So let's dive right in. So inside the box, you should find a Google TV streamer unit and the battery, a remote, a USB-C and USB-A cable, and there should also be an adapter. So you should have an adapter as well. It needs to be power on with the adapter. Also, you need a HDMI cable. It does not come with your device, so in the box it does not have the HDMI cable. You need to purchase this separately, and it needs to have at least HDMI 2.1 upwards. So make sure you buy the right HDMI cable. So to begin, we're going to connect the TV streamer unit to your TV or to your computer monitor. Now I'm just going to put the battery into the remote first, just to get started. So both the positive go at the top. So that's the positive. And again, the positive go to the top. And then we close the cover. And if you turn around, you should see a white light indicator appear at the bottom of the remote. Okay, so we have the remote battery inserted. Now let's set up this streamer, connect the streamer to the TV or the monitor. Okay, so we're going to remove this cable. Just want to open up this tidy clip. So here. Now don't throw this away, you may need it to tidy up your cable later on. So just save that. And then we plug this USB-A into the power adapter. Okay, and then we plug this into the Google TV streamer. Okay, so here connect the adapter. At the back here, you should see the white light start flashing. Next, connect the HDMI cable. Then connect this to the back of your TV or monitor. Okay, so the cable is connected. Okay, on your TV or on your computer, change the source. So change the input source to the connected HDMI. And then on your remote here, it said hold the back key and the home button until you see the light pulsing. So we press on that keys, back and home, press and hold. And then once the light start pulsing, so it is pulsing at the moment down there, and here it's like connecting, so it recognized the remote now. So now we can use the remote to navigate. So we want to use the remote and select English. So press on the remote button to control it. And then go down and select a country. And here's a setup with Google Home app. And here we got the setup code. Okay, now we go to your Android phone or your iPhone and you want to go to the Play Store or the App Store and install the Google Home app. So here I'm going to go to Play Store. In Play Store, you want to search for the app called Google Home. So here, type in Google Home and then tap on the search button to find the app, and then we tap on install. So we want to install Google Home on our device. Okay, now it is installing. Okay, once that has finished, we can tap on open. Okay, here it says welcome home. So we're going to tap on get started and then tap on next and then allow notifications. And here we will select an account. So here you can sign in with a new account, or you can select one of your account. So here I will select my account and then tap on OK and then tap on next. So tap on next at the bottom and then tap on allow, and here tap on next to allow location access. From here you want to select while using the app. Now I say welcome to the new Google Home, so tap on next and then tap on saved. Now in here, if you tap on favorites, sometimes it may appear as set up your Google streamer app. So if it does not show, you can tap on devices and then tap on add device. So here you can choose to set up a home address, or you can skip. I'm going to tap on skip. And here's the address, missing or invalid. Without a valid address, responses about weather, traffic, and other things may be inaccurate. So you can choose to put in your address or continue without address. Okay, so now it says looking for devices, and it found Google TV streamer. So here it got the special code, and then you can type in yes. So tap on yes, and then it says scan, so we're going to scan it. And now it is connecting to Google TV Streamer. Okay, on your monitor it should shows connected, and on the phone it shows connected. So here I'll tap on more and tap on accept, and here you can choose where is this device. So I could choose a bedroom and then tap on next and then tap on continued, and then you need to connect to Wi-Fi, so choose a Wi-Fi and then tap on next. Put in the Wi-Fi password. When you put in the Wi-Fi password, you can choose remember the password for this Wi-Fi network for setting up future devices, and then tap on connect. Okay, now it is setting up the unit to connect to Wi-Fi, so be patient at this point as it may take some time. Okay, on your phone, tap on connect and then tap on done. And here's the connect again. I'm just going to tap on that. Now choose that Wi-Fi and then tap on done. And it shows connected on my phone as well as on my TV or monitor. Next, on your device, on your mobile device, tap on the continue button. And then on the phone, you just need to verify your login. Okay, so now it is signing into my account. Okay, after that, it will attempt to update the software as the device may be out of date, so you need to update the software. It will automatically do that. So on my phone, it says software update. The more button, then tap on accept, and then tap on continued, and then tap on allow. So tap on allow there. Okay, and here you can choose to get personal result on devices at ID jungles. You can turn it on, or you can say no thanks. I'm going to choose turn on, and then tap on next. And that's it. So it's finished. So I'm going to tap on devices, and for bedroom, I have bedroom TV. That is the device, the Chrome right there. At the moment it is updating, so I cannot connect, but once it's finished updating the software on the Google TV streamer, I should be able to connect with my phone, and from here I can cast my screen, I can cast my YouTube app to the TV or the monitor, and much more. So here we are still waiting for the system update to complete. Okay, it is now starting up. Okay, after backup, you may see this screen. If you do, you can press and hold on the remote button. So press on this button here and hold. And then we go up and tap on finish, set up with remote. And here it says choose your services. So choose that what you have. If you use Netflix, you can choose Netflix, Prime Video, 7 Plus, Stan. We can scroll down for more channels. So depending on your country or where you are, which region you are in, your menu will be different to mine. So select all the available options that you want to use, and then we go to, so I'll select most of the options here, and then we go to confirm. So tap on the confirm. So I'm just using my remote here to navigate, and then tap on confirm. And on this screen, it says set up remote. So you want to press on the button to set up remote. And to set up volume controls, choose what you use to play sound. So here we can use TV, soundbar, or AC receiver. So select your option. If you're using TV, you can choose TV. And what's the brand of your TV? So you can choose your brand, Samsung. And then it says you hear music next. If you can't hear it, make sure that the volume is turned up. So you can follow the on screen here to set up your remote. So point Google TV streamer to remote, add your TV and toggle the volume up and down. So you can just press up and down, and you can choose if the volume buttons work or not. Just press on the remote, yes or no, and then say next. You set up the power button. So here we can set up the power button. So say press on the power button once, the TV should turn off. Wait for at least 8 seconds. Don't press any button, and then press on the power button again. The TV should now turn on. So we can press on the power button to turn off, and then you can choose yes or no, and then you can choose next. And then here's a get personalized recommendations from across your streaming services. Now the progress bar will show you when it's finished. So at the moment it's up at 9%. So say set up your TV and at 10% now. Just wait for that to finish. Okay, so after that, from here is get the most out of your TV. You can select your profile. You can choose multiple profiles, or we can choose Google Photo as a screensaver. So select one, and then select your album, and then choose confirm. Now you can press on the down button and then go to Google TV. And that's it. So if you see this screen, then congratulations, you have successfully set up your Google TV streamer. And now you can connect your phone, or you can use the remote to play videos from directly from your Google TV streamer. Or you can cast from your mobile device to the Google TV streamer. Okay, so here I can cast my screen to the TV or your monitor. And there it is. So you can see I can cast it directly to the Google TV streamer. If you want, you can disconnect it. So you can swipe down, and then we can tap on the disconnect button to disconnect it, and that will go back to your main Google TV streamer unit. And that's it. That is how you can set it up. It is a little bit time consuming. It takes a bit of time. Once you set up, and everything is easy to use, and you can go ahead and enjoy your new Google TV streamer and have a great entertainment. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.